like this LinkedIn learning course, I really would love everybody that's listening, take the 53 minutes or whatever it is and take that. I know you have 2 courses, but the one on managing emotions at work was so beautifully done, Jay. And so please take us to that distinction. I think it'd be a great way to start.
You couldn't have started with a better question. So the difference between conceptual self-awareness and embodied self-awareness. Conceptual self-awareness is the self thinking about the self. So it's what we do in our head. It's the story we tell about what's happening as it's happening, or, we anticipate the future, we ruminate about the past, we analyze, we try and make sense of things. And most of us who would say we are self-aware people are talking about this. We're talking about we understand how we work because we think about it a lot. Embodied self-awareness is the self experiencing the self. So it's things like, right now, can you feel the parts of your body that touch the chair that you're sitting on? Are you aware? Are you cool or are you warm? Can you feel how your breath is moving? Are you aware of the energy? Are you low energy? Are you high energy? It's what you are actually experiencing in your body. So one of the main differences is conceptual self-awareness is past or future. Embodied self-awareness is present moment. And one is not better than the other. They're different. Most of us tend to not have a lot of embodied self-awareness because we live in a culture that really is dominant in our, thinking and being heady. But the thing that's super cool about embodied self-awareness is that the research shows that embodied self-awareness, not conceptual self-awareness, really aids in having things like greater regulation of your emotions, better ability to empathize with another person, more courage, more intuition, like all the things that we think of as like, this is what makes a great human being, that comes from the presence in your body, not from how smart you are intellectually.
Yeah, that big, and like, is there? Well, okay, is like that. Is emotional intelligence and emotional stability, like they're very connected, right? I mean, I guess you can't have one. Are they the kind of same thing? Because I know we talk about creating emotional stability, and then and we talk a lot in the show about elevating emotional intelligence, right? But there's practice. I'm just curious, like, if there's any kind of distinction there, or anything we need to kind of break down in that regard.
I would say they're linked in that emotional intelligence means that you have more, what's the word? Like that you're more fluent with emotions. You can move through them. You can identify them. You can manage them. And sorry, what was the other one?
I guess like just emotional stability. I guess that's more of the practice or something like that.
Yeah, or maybe the outcome, emotional stability being, I think, that piece where what I would say is the definition of emotional stability is knowing that you can trust having emotions. That emotional stability isn't, not having them. It's also not getting run over by them. So I would say it's like being able to have that kind of the ups and downs, not dramatically. Stability doesn't mean even keel. Stability means that you won't get knocked off your feet onto your ass.